These are 8 designer fragrances that I think can compete or are better than niche fragrances. Overall, I'm of the opinion that yes, generally in fragrances you do get what you pay for. There are a lot of very nice niche fragrances out there, but there are some that are just the name, the marketing, and are overpriced. Often their scent profile isn't really that inspiring. Sometimes they copy designer fragrances actually themselves, or their blends aren't that great, or their longevity doesn't justify the high price tag niche fragrances usually employ. Designer fragrances are designed more to be more affordable, more mass appealing, mainstream. Pretty much everyone is trying to like these fragrances. They're not a niche scent per se, where niche fragrances are meant for a certain subsect of people who like a particular style. However, some designer fragrances really stand out. They're very creative, they smell much more high quality than their price tag, and they just really stand out from the rest of the designer industry out there. So these are 8 fragrances that I think do this, I think are phenomenal, and I'm going to try and explain why I think they are better or on par with niche fragrances. Let's begin. First up we have Terre, a higher end designer price tag here, but I think it is easily of the quality of niche fragrances. Actually, the blend here is masterful. It's probably better than a lot of niche fragrances anyway. And that's my argument for Terre. It's the blend. It's just so masterful. It is so strange, different, distinct, and yet everything just works together. It's multifaceted. You just know Jean-Claude Ellena mastered his craft and made this fragrance with love and care and attention to detail. Clean citruses with an earthy undertone, some clean woody vetiver underneath, as well as clean, smooth, professional, bright, and versatile. It's got a fantastic longevity in my bottle anyways, and new bottles might be less in longevity, but Terre Parfum performs a little bit better. It's a bit thicker and sweeter, but generally the Terre DNA just smells like a niche fragrance, and I think if you want a more mature professional scent to wear every day for work or even as your signature, then this is a masterpiece. Prada Homme Intense. This is easily niche quality. One of the best evening iris fragrances you'll ever smell. It's really hard to come close to this. Even I think a lot of niche fragrances just don't compare. It's got this beautiful playfulness in here with this sweet tonka bean mixed with some leather, but it's very elegant, powdery, very much focused on iris. It's sort of like they took the original Prada Homme and gave it a lot more character. It has so much character, intensely powdery. It knows what it's trying to be. In a way, even though I think it's easy to like, it is a little bit niche in the way it's sort of very much focused on the kind of scent profile it wants to be. Not everyone likes iris perfumery, so maybe this is a niche fragrance in a designer packaging. But I think if you want to stand out in the evening time, Prada Homme Intense is one of the best fragrances ever made to do it. I think this is a 10 out of 10, wear this all year round apart from the summertime. An easy way for men to stand out from the rest of the crowd is to wear a really nice fragrance. This video is very useful because we're recommending to you designer fragrances that aren't too expensive, that still make you stand out, that smell like niche luxury. And another big way for men to stand out from the rest of the competition is through skincare. And today's video is sponsored by one of the best skincare brands for men out there, that is Tiege Hanley. Tiege Hanley is on a mission to get more men to take care of their skin in a very simple, concise, and solidified way. They have skincare systems that are designed to make skincare really simple and clear for us guys. A lot of us guys don't really take our skin seriously, and how it's pretty much us presenting ourselves to the entire world. You know, it's great to smell nice, but it's nice if your skin is glowing and it looks beautiful as well to match your great fragrance. Tiege Hanley do really simplified, concise skincare routines for you. They've pretty much done all the hard work for us guys. There's thousands of products on the market, so having things like Tiege Hanley's level 1 system, where they give you a daily face wash, an AM moisturizer, a PM moisturizer, and an exfoliant scrub, just simplifies the whole process. All instructions are given on one small card to let you know how to use the products. Simply apply the products on your face for around 10 seconds and then wash them off. It's really as easy and as simple as that. You add skincare to your routine, guys, and you really stand out from the rest of the crowd. It makes you a lot more attractive. It doesn't take long for your skin to see some changes. And I really highly recommend that you go for Tiege Hanley to get yourself sorted in this domain today. We are doing a special offer where if you click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment, you guys can get a 30% discount off your first box from Tiege Hanley, as well as a free gift with the box. It's a limited offer for you guys using only the link we have provided down below, so make sure you check it out, guys. Thank you to Tiege Hanley for sponsoring this video. Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. This fragrance is super unique. I mean, niche fragrances are known to be creative. There's nothing really as creative as this in the gourmand side of perfumery. No other fragrance that I know of has used kulfi, an Indian dairy dessert, as a note in their fragrance scent profile. This is sweet, spicy, cardamom, intensely vanilla. It's like a dense, sweet dessert that smells incredibly sexy. It's unisex leaning masculine in my opinion, and even the Noir Extreme Parfum is also incredibly sexy. This is niche quality. It lasts a good amount of time as well, at least 8 hours. This is one of the sexiest day-night fragrances out there. Definitely more for the cold weather, but if you really want a distinct scent for her to remember you by, then Noir Extreme is the one to do it. 32% of people who watch School of Scent are subscribed to us. If you guys want to see our channel grow, to really help us out, click subscribe. Let's get that number to 40%. Thank you. Moschino's Toy Boy. Now, a lot of you will hate on me for featuring this fragrance here, but I think this fragrance is fantastic. It's a 10 out of 10 to me. For some people, it's a 4 out of 10. So in a way, it's kind of niche because only a certain subset of people will enjoy this fragrance. I don't think there's anything that this fragrance is lacking in though. It's more a sense of subjective personal taste why you might dislike this fragrance. I think objectively they've done some fantastic work here. Incredibly affordable, fantastic high quality rose-based perfumery. If you want a rose, pear, spicy, musky scent, and you really just want to experience rose in men's perfumery, then Toy Boy is one of the best. It lasts a really long time, around 12 hours. Honestly, I think if they quadruple the price of this fragrance, put it in a different packaging, a lot of people would say, you know, this is easily a niche fragrance. It smells niche. The ingredients smell high quality. The blend is done really nicely, fantastic performance. And yeah, the price tag is just a steal for what you're getting here. This is niche quality in my opinion. So go ahead, try it out. It's not for everyone, but that kind of makes it more niche and it kind of proves my point. So I do think Toy Boy deserves to be on this list. Chanel's Allure Homme Edition Blanche. This is one of the best citrus-based fragrances ever made. One of the best lemon fragrances ever made. Supremely well blended, really high price tag though. And I think it's not necessarily its longevity that makes it niche quality. I'd say it's the blend. It's just such a perfect blend. I don't really know how they can make this better. Maybe they could increase the performance, but I think, you know, 6 hours what I get with this, I think that's fine for this kind of scent profile. It's one of the most classy, elegant summer perfumes you'll ever wear. If you want to smell like a classy lemon-based gentleman, you know, a gentleman just based on the note of lemon, you like lemon, this is the fragrance for you. It's a masterpiece. I will say that it is a very expensive fragrance. You can't really get it on discount, but I still think it's worth it. Dior Homme Parfum. Those of you in the States will always struggle to get this, I think. It's very unfortunate, but if you can get it, this, when you smell it, it will make you think that, yeah, this is niche quality. This is not like any other designer fragrance. It absolutely had to be on this list. It's very dark, very distinct, very different. It's a strange perfume that just smells really enticing. If you can imagine Batman wearing a dark suit, let's say Bruce Wayne just in a conference call and he's on his own and it's dark and intense. This is the kind of fragrance that he would wear. This is the kind of vibe you're getting with Dior Homme Parfum. Professional, serious, but at the same time, really dark and intense. Beautiful iris and leather-based perfumery, minimal sweetness, it's darkness, it is seriousness, as I said, with fantastic performance easily over 12 hours. And while we're on the topic of Dior, I will say Dior Sauvage Elixir also smells like a niche fragrance. I know it kind of is really teetering towards the realm of niche anyways with this price tag. It's a very expensive designer scent, but technically, yeah, it'll be like their standard designer line. It's not in their private line. So Dior Sauvage Elixir smells really strange, smells different. Not everyone's gonna like it. I don't like it personally, but I think a certain subset of people, again, the definition of niche, certain people really like it. It's very intense, uses really interesting notes, interesting note breakdown and blend. And I just think it has enough character to be classified in niche and makes the price tag worth it, especially with that performance over 12 hours with loud projection. So it's a beast of a fragrance. And lastly, Maison Margiela's Jazz Club. Yes, that's right, don't get fooled. Maison Margiela is still a designer brand. So this is a designer fragrance that, to me, really beats a lot of niche fragrances. This is a boozy, spicy, and woody fragrance that is very balanced, airy. That's probably why it doesn't have the best performance, around 6 hours, but it's incredibly sexy. Even as I was recording this, it was here on my desk and I could just smell it. Getting whiffs of this is just incredibly sexy. I don't really think any niche fragrance of this type really comes close to it. I always have this issue with all the niche brands try to smell luxurious and make their fragrances too thick and heavy. And that is what frustrates me about a lot of these boozy scents in the niche profiles. And that's why I like Jazz Club. Jazz Club kind of balances things out. It's lighter, it's very sexy. If you're just a guy who likes more balanced, chilled out evening perfumery, Jazz Club is the fragrance I recommend to you. And that concludes this video, guys. What are your thoughts on the 8 fragrances I've chosen today? Do you think they are better or on par with niche perfumery. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below and suggest some fragrances you think are better than niche fragrances. Thank you once again to Tiege Hanley for sponsoring this video. Make sure you guys check them out in the link in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check out our previous video on the similar topic. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.